In preparation for the taxi fleet regime, some taxi operators rolled out several more types of cabs, including this electric four-seater and this hybrid car with wheelchair-accessible feature. Good evening and welcome to TVB News. The government will unveil the city's tobacco control strategies tomorrow. It's understood that the proposed measures will include increased penalties for smuggling cigarettes and bans on the possession of e-cigarettes and smoking while queuing up in public places. The government met with representatives of civil servant organizations to listen to their opinions on the 3% pay rise for their sector. The Hong Kong Chinese Civil Servants Association gave a counter-proposal to authorities for a higher salary hike. The Philippine military said the Chinese Coast Guard seized one of 4 food packs dropped by a plane for Filipino Navy personnel in disputed waters in the South China Sea. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and opposition Labour Party leader Keir Starmer sparred over tax, the cost of living and the UK's ailing health system in an inconclusive televised debate ahead of a July 4th general election. A YouGov Snap poll shows Sunak was deemed to have narrowly won the debate by a wafer-thin margin. Daniel Rao tells us more. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to meet his allies today to discuss forming a government alliance, a day after his Hindu Nationalist Party lost its outright majority in parliament in a surprise election result. Tracy Furness has more. And still ahead. Welcome back. Hamas is questioning Israel's commitment to the peace plan which U.S. President Joe Biden announced over the weekend. The militant group which runs the Gaza Strip says Israel must commit to a withdrawal and a permanent ceasefire. David Garrett with more. The government has revealed more details of plans to develop the former Lama Quarry into a vacation and outdoor activities area. But several lawmakers raised concerns regarding the facilities and the supply of electricity on the island. Timothy Lee tells us more. The taxi industry's annual courtesy campaign is set to begin tomorrow with an aim of improving cabbie service quality. Meanwhile, the government is scrutinizing license applications for the taxi fleet scheme. The scheme will offer online and phone taxi hailing services under government regulation. Border checkpoints and the airport. The campaign will run from this Thursday until late August. Leaflets and souvenirs will be handed out to cabbies. In preparation for the taxi fleet regime, some taxi operators rolled out several more types of cabs, including this electric four-seater and this hybrid car with wheelchair-accessible feature. The Customs and Excise Department seized over 5,000 counterfeit medicinal and beauty products with an estimated worth of $620,000 in Mongkok and Fo Tan. 5 people have been arrested. Joe Biden issued another military warning to China over Taiwan as the U.S. president arrived in Paris to mark the 80th anniversary of the D-Day invasion. And a correction to the civil servants' pay hike story. The Hong Kong Chinese Civil Service Association is going to submit a counter-proposal to authorities for a higher salary hike. And to sports, Carlos Alcaraz was too good for Stefano Tsitsipas in the French Open quarters-finals. One of the women's last 4 encounters is set up too, with defending champion Iga Swiatek meeting Coco Gauff. Badminton, Taiwan's Xu Wenqi stunned India star PV Sindhu at Badminton's Indonesia Open. And that's the news. Thank you for watching.